Okay, tell me if I'm alone in this, but do any other first generation Americans like me worry about losing their culture? Especially if you married outside of that culture. Well, it's Christmas Day and my parents are from Guyana, so Christmas breakfast is super important. Time where we have some of our traditional foods. Guyana is made up of 5 major ethnic groups: Indian, African, Chinese, Portuguese, and Amerindian. And our food reflects a blend of all those cultures. Personally, my family is predominantly the Portuguese, Chinese, Amerindian ethnic groups with a few other things mixed in there. These are the foods that we eat on Christmas breakfast. We have some bread from the Guyana bakery, Edam cheese, ham, garlic pork, and one of these stars of the show, pepper pot. I've decided that in 2025, starting with this video, I will be documenting all of our cultural recipes so we are able to use them for future generations. So today we're going to focus on pepper pot. We start by adding some cow heel and salt to a pressure cooker and letting that sit there for hours to cook. While that cooks, you're going to want to cut beef into strips, then add blended garlic powder, onion powder, seasoning salt, and black pepper to the beef, and just give that a really good mix. Add some blended garlic and oil to a pot, and then add in all of that beef and let that just sit there and cook on the stove. A lot of water is gonna secrete out of the beef. You just have to wait till all of that boils down. While that is boiling, you're gonna mix together some cloves, cinnamon sticks, garlic, and brown sugar to a bowl, and also give that a mix. All of these spices will go in later. Once all the water has boiled off the beef, you're going to then add some boiling water to the pot until it covers that beef. I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but you're going to need some cassava. Is this black liquid that's made from cassava root. It's used as a base when cooking pepper pot. Also allows for the pepper pot to be left at room temperature for days. Since this is finished cooking, this just stays outside of room temperature on the stove for literally days. Let that sit and boil for a little bit, then you add some spices a little bit later. Whole cook time is over the course of a few hours. Once the cow heel is done being cooked, you then add that to the pepper pot, add more of that casserip, and then you let that sit and cook for another few hours. It doesn't have an exact time of when she cooks it until she just says that you'll know when the meat is ready. So I guess that is everything. It just sits on the stove at room temp for the Christmas season. It's for breakfast. We'll eat this as a snack in the evening. It can be served with rice or bread.